we on? Is everything working? Horace, is everything working this time? I mean, given what happened last time, are we broadcasting? I, I, I have to. Is everything going on? Okay. Is everything okay? Is everything okay? Am I actually on? Hold on. Hold on. Let me take a look. Oh! 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 Hello! 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 Greetings! Salutations! Konnichiwa! And every other form of green across this vast, marvelous multiverse. I am Matsu Quinox. This is Horace, and welcome back, my dear, marvelous, wonderful scholars, to the study. Okay, okay. I just wasn't sure. Horace and I have been trying to make sure that everything was working this time. Oh my goodness, my dear scholars. Hello, hello, hello. Hello there, Dr. Zadium. Congratulations on, yep. Congratulations on getting first. Hello, Julian20. Welcome. Good evening. I can hear you okay. Oh, good, good, good. I'm glad. After last week, I've been a little bit on edge, a little worried about these streams. I mean, if anyone who wasn't here for last week's stream, um, so we had some issues, um, which I don't know what happened. Well, I kind of do, but it meant we lost feed for several times. We had to restart several times. Oh my goodness, it was really harrowing and a little bit frustrating, just a little bit. You know what I mean. So how are all of you, my dear, marvelous, wonderful scholars? Are you doing well? And if you're not doing well, well, always remember the study is a safe place for you to relax, to feel happy, and to feel safe. We are a safe place. So how are you all doing? Dr. Zadium, doing okay? Well, good, good. I'm glad to hear it. I'm glad to hear it. Oh, I'm so glad to hear that. It makes me always happy to hear my scholars are happy. Eh, Julian 20, just fine and dandy. I almost misread that as just fine and deadly, and then I wondered what is Julian 20 up to? I mean, is there a side to Julian 20 that I was not aware of? But still, Um, as for myself, Horace and I, well, we've been Julian 20, yeah, a bit deadly too. There! Oh no! Oh no! Oh dear! Oh dear! Oh dear! Oh dear! Is that something I should be worried about? Julian 20. Oh no! Mm. Julian 20, girl, I'm scared. You're gonna scare me. No! 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 I'm gonna have to hide under here. I'm just gonna have to hide until it stops being scary. I don't like being growled at. Horace, Horace, are they still there? Is it safe to come out? It just makes me nervous, Horace, Horace. I guess I can come out now. Horace says it's safe, so okay. But yes, yes, Horace and I have increased some of our workload here in the study, and so, oh boy, I was a bit tired, a bit worn out. Oh my goodness! An 85 stream streak, Julian 20. Oh wow! Congratulations! Whoa! That is a lot. That is a lot of watching me. That is, am I gonna have to get a restraining order? Oh no! 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 So where was I? Yulia 20, no silly. Anyway, so I digress. Tonight, my dear scholars, we are going to be continuing our playthrough of Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, Rise from the Ashes. So the story so far involves Emma and her sister, who I have completely forgot her name, who her sister is being. What was the word I'm looking for? Oh my goodness, I'm tired. Her sister has been blamed for a murder which Emma says she did not commit. The body was found in the trunk of Edgeworth's car, of all things. We managed to find out that the Dr. Zadium, Lana. Oh, thank you. Lana was being accused. There's the word, accused of the murder. So where was I? Oh yes. So a bit of a weird twist in the story is that the man who Lana was accused of murdering, Detective Goodman, I believe, was actually apparently murdered in the evidence room at the same time as the murder occurred in the parking lot. Was it the same time? Was it before? I think it was the same time. So we're trying to find out how that is possible. We've gone into the police evidence room, um, and we are trying to find as many clues as we can to find out the truth. Oh yes, and a rather incompetent cop has been accused of the murder. So anyway, my dear scholars, shall we continue our playthrough of Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, Rise from the Ashes, and see where this case leads us? What say you? Da, da, da. Dr. Zadium says yes. I always need someone to tell me where to continue on, otherwise it feels a little awkward. Alright then, I will see you in the gaming room for us to continue our playthrough. Okay. Dr. Zadium, what would you do if we one day said no? Well, then I'd shut everything down and just leave. I mean, oh my goodness, you scholars decide what happens. Excuse me. Excuse me, get that. Dr. Zadium, ha ha ha, fair. So we literally left off in the evidence room because I was very tired, I remember. There's something sticking out of here. Looks like a shirt. I guess it must be evidence for some case. I wonder if Detective Gumshoe put this here. There you go, pal, making me out to be some kind of slob. I'm not responsible for the evidence here. That said, I bet that evidence locker was open recently. How do you know? If you leave things hanging out like that, the evidence gets dirty or ripped. The guard checks on that kind of stuff and notifies the detective responsible. How many times have I had him breathing down my neck about some silly evidence? Sounds like Detective Gumshoe leaves evidence hanging out a lot, too. Now, I know this can be read in a certain way, my dear scholars. I please beg of you, do not. This stream is a family-friendly stream. So please refrain from suggesting that Detective Gumshoe leaves his evidence hanging out. Dr. Zadium, too late. I bet he doesn't tuck his shirt under that. I bet he doesn't tuck in his shirt under that trench coat either. If you're gonna talk behind someone's back, don't do it right in front of them, pal. Dr. Zadium, don't worry, it's only a small amount of evidence. Oh, that is a bad. That is. Oh, I'll get back to that little thing there. Huh, wonder what this is for. What is a saw and paint doing here? Since the dawn of time, true art has always been the war against oppression. True art? I noticed that there's blue and yellow paint here. Perhaps we're witnessing the birthplace of the Blue Badger. Well, you might say this is my studio. Here, in the evidence room? Wait, I saw something about the Blue Badger there. I think it's a clue for later. Wow, someone must have broken something big to make all these pieces. Detective Gumshoe, perhaps? There you go, pal, making me out to be some kind of hooligan. That's apparently from the case. The case? The SL9 incident, pal. See the sticker on one of the pieces there? No, I can't see it. Another piece of SL9 evidence. You know, usually when these choices come up, I ask you, my dear scholars, for an opinion or to make the choice. With this one, I think, though, it's pretty obvious. We're going to want to take a closer look at any evidence that comes up. Yeah. I wonder what shape these pieces were in before whatever it was broke. You want to try to put it back together? Ha! Good luck, pal. That's no job for amateurs. Why, I spent a good 3 hours on that before I had to give up. Well, it is Gumshoe, so... That's why I always carry around a tube of glue. Well, this piece looks like the bottom. Let's try putting the rest in place. Ooh, we got a puzzle. And I am terrible at puzzles. Okay, let's see. Wait, we can rotate it? So that's not that part. Okay. Oh. Oh! Okay. I guess I... Guess I did that right, somehow. Nope, that's not it. Let's see. Oh! Nope. Nope, that's not it. Okay, I know I look like I'm doing this randomly, but I am definitely doing this randomly. Kintron, you seem puzzled. Oh, I'm fine, How dare you, sir? How dare you? Taking advantage of me as I work on this puzzle. As my mind is focused on this, you sneak in a pun. How dare you? Puzzle making is a sacred art. Don't you understand that, Kintron? And to put possibly the worst abomination of language while I work on a puzzle. Sir, you insult me. You do not only insult me. Kintron, I'm not cut out for just some puzzles. Why do you do this to me? Why? There's gotta be some. Where is this? It can't be this. Wait. Okay. There's gotta be one of these. Has to be right. Kintron, I just have to say my. No! Oh, there we go. How to get that? That one was easy. Okay, that one. That looks like that one. That one's gotta be that one. Oh, yeah. Nope. Really? Oh, I see. Yeah, that one. Okay. Kintron, see my distractions cleared your focus. Oh. Which means there's only that left. But it's still missing a piece. Huh? Well, I think we did it. But some of the pieces are missing. Yeah, I got that far too in 2 minutes myself. The problem is finishing it. Aw. Were some pieces stolen? I bet they were missing to begin with. Still, it doesn't look like the most stable kind of jar. I kind of understand how it got broken. Unstable jar. Jar piece back together from fragments found at the crime scene. A piece is missing. Someone left a glove here, but only one. Detective Gumshoe, maybe? There you go, pal, making me out to be some kind of absent-minded detective. Kintron, even if I do make you crack... Kintron! That's evidence from the case, you know. You mean SL9? It does have it. Excuse me. It does have a tag on it. Oh, it does. SL911. Rubber glove adds to the court record. Tagged evidence from the SL9 incident. extremely thin rubber glove. Look! This one's open! And the red indicator light above the door is lit. That locker is coated with Detective Goodman's fingerprint. Detective Goodman's locker. Are you sure it's okay to leave it open like that? Well, it'd be hard to get it open again if we closed it. It's empty. They must have taken the contents elsewhere. If you put these pieces together, it makes a jar. There are two things that bother me. One, why are some of the pieces missing? Two, doesn't it seem a little unstable? No wonder it broke! I'll make sure to remember that next time I make a jar. Okay, that's all that. So I've been saving the last bit for best because... Excuse me. Goodness me. Because here we go. What's this? Blood? It's a little worn, but there's definitely a handprint here. It looks like someone tried to wipe it off. Mr. Wright! What if there are other bloodstains left in the room? We should Sorry. We should use her testing fluid to check it out. Game? Can you please stop putting in Freudian slips in this game? Please. Okay, so let's see. Court record. Gonna use the spray. Dr. Sadium, you are the only one thinking about Emma's fluid. Sadium, not you! No! Oh! Why am I getting a reaction here? There's no reason for the murderer to touch this spot if he fled out the door. This just might be something significant. Hey! That's some pretty amazing stuff you got there, pal. What, this? It's called Luminol testing fluid. Where'd you get your hands on that? Huh? I'd like to get some too. Please. Please, Gumshoe, don't talk about Emma's fluids. You don't want them. I'll just borrow $50 from the chief. Where do you get this, Emma? I always buy it by mail order. Touch Stadium. Well, I'd better jot this down on the floor plans. I'm guessing that's it? Tarzane, like I said before, you can actually buy a mail order. Interesting. Don't think I need it. I mean, it's not like we have to test blood here in the study at any point. Okay, I don't think there's much. Why see a piece of evidence? If I see a piece of evidence I know nothing about, I say nothing. Nothing. That's fine. You bet it's fine, pal. Dr. Zane, well, it handles a bunch of fluids, and you never know what the book squids are up to. I do not need to think, Dr. Zadian, what the book squids are up to. They're noisy enough as is. So there's nothing here. Oh. The tag says SL911. I guess this is another piece of evidence from that case. You know, I never did care for the word tag. It's confusing. Huh? What's so confusing about that? Do you know how many other words sound like it? Bag, gag, zag, lag, zag. Zag? Is that a word? Do you challenge me? What, are we playing a word game now? Emma, never change. Hey, look! They're hard to make out, but there are some dark red stains here. Looks like blood. Do you think Detective Goodman's blood somehow got on this when he was stabbed? Not likely. This blood looks like it's been here for months, maybe longer. This jar was evidence in the SL9 incident. That might be when the blood got on it. It's not a very... It's not a very pretty mug. Jar, not mug. Why did I say mug? Okay. You can't open the lockers if your fingerprint doesn't match. If you can open it, they'll give you 50 cents. Note, the police department lacks faith in its lock system. After all, Detective Goodman was stabbed here after opening his locker. But at the same time, he was found dead over at the prosecutor's office. Okay. So I don't think there's anything else for us to look at. I don't think there's anything for us to present. So, okay. Okay. Alright. So, what do I do now? So I examined everything, I think. Yeah, I don't think there's anything left for me to look at here. Let's go back to the guard station. What if he'll say anything? The sheriff's back in the Wild West didn't place much faith in evidence. About the only thing they trusted was a shooting hand. This is neither wild nor west here. Ah! But that and this are two different things entirely. I guess so? I'm lost. Looks like we need some evidence to get anywhere with this guy. So there's actually, looks like there's nothing here I can do. I can't do anything with this guy at the moment. Okay. So, yeah, there's nothing I can talk about. And I think it's the same things if I examine everything. Okay, so back to the apartment entrance, I guess. Look, that patrolman is saluting that other guy. He must be a detective. Answer me. How many fingers do you see? I'm sorry, I don't know. Well, that's 20 for the left, but nowhere near that for the right. Get glasses, officer. That wasn't a salute, it was an eye test. They make a good pair. So, I don't know if there's anything else I can... Okay, move. Everything's the same. He's got things. Move. Oh, detention center. Officer Meekins, could you take a look at this? I'm sorry, sir. Really sorry, but I have no idea what that is. Maybe you should ask Mr. Edgeworth, sir. He's passing the buck, Mr. Wright. It takes a special kind of man to pass the buck to Edgeworth. So there's nothing I can do with this guy either. Back to the underground thing. Which means if I can't get anything out of this... Okay, same thing. Which means there is nothing left to do but go back to the right offices. Wait. Oh, High Prosecutor's. February 23rd, High Prosecutor's Office, room 1202. Well, this place is as classy today as it was yesterday. More water, my dear scholars. And I'm sure it'll still be just as classy tomorrow, Emma. Incidentally, Edgeworth's not here. I'm sure he's off doing important investigations. I hope that's what he's doing. I guess we'll have to come back. So... yeah, Ooh. Oh god, I remember that. So yeah, we have to go back to parking lots, and then we have to go to the Wright office. Well, where should we begin? Oh well, isn't it obvious? We should begin with that, you know, that thing. The mystery of the victim, I guess. How could one man, Detective Goodman, be killed in two places simultaneously? Oh, well, you see... We should go to the police department. The evidence room, was it? I'm not being very useful here, am I? No, you're being very helpful. Poor Mr. Edgeworth. I know you're going through a tough time, Worthy. What with all those rumors. You weren't even the defendant's chair just this past December. There was that business with him not reading that officer's report. Ah, about the killing of the police department, right? The chief of police police was right about that. But I can't help but think someone at the police department doesn't like Edgeworth. I'm not sure where to go, honestly. Now. I'm a little stuck, my dear scholars. Okay, there's gotta be something I could... This guard monitors the visitor's room. Seeing a fellow patrolman in here must make him worry about his own fate in life. No comment from the peanut gallery! Okay, just the same answers. Nothing I can really add here. Oh my goodness. Who am I supposed to talk to? Where am I supposed to go, game? Game, where am I supposed to go? No one's giving me any answers. Am I supposed to go back to the law office? Because I just was there and... Oh! Okay, well, game. What did I miss? Did I miss something with the Luminol? Was there something else I was supposed to do in here? Sean, you spray everything with the Luminol? I thought I did. So I got that blood stain. Unless I'm supposed to try the Luminol in a different place. Oh my goodness. I already got the handprint. I'm trying to think what else do I need? Because I don't know where to go next. The game's not telling me. And I can't seem to trigger anyone else. I've talked to everyone, I've shown everyone the evidence, and I'm not triggering anything. That's a little bit... That is a bit weird. Looks like you don't need the ID card to get out. I wonder what would happen if Officer Marshall cut the power while we were inside. Let's hope he remembers we're in here. There's nothing there. This cactus sure is prickly. It must be real. Best keep your distance from Billy there. You're liable to get hurt. Billy? The cactus has a name? Billy, you're wearing your cowboy hat on your hand. Oh, my rawhide cowskin 10-gallon hat. I'll just pick that up, but Billy took a fancy to it. Looks like it got stuck on the spines and he couldn't get it off. A leather jacket, leather pants, and a leather... Those are pants! Those are chaps! And that's a poncho up there. Aha! A poncho! It sure looks cool, but the name is a little silly. You sure have a lot of monitors in here. There's 8 cameras in the evidence room and all. 1 for each section. Which monitor shows the section where the crime took place? Why do cattle sit before the rain comes? It's not for man to know. Unless you're the security guard responsible. Look at this swinging door! Just like a Wild West saloon. Ah, sorry, partner, but we're closed for the day. Huh? Y'all get along home now. I think Officer Marshall really wanted to be a Wild West bartender. I always want to say that. The evidence room is beyond that door. I turned on the card reader. Go have yourself a ball, partners. And I have the ID card! A real ID card! Let's get this investigation started already. Okay, so... yeah. I don't think there's anything, again, we can present to him. Oh, I didn't think about that. Kinchon, try it on the card reader. Oh. Why would I know to do that? Oh. Oh, meant the examine. Oh, okay. I already examined it. Unless it's on the inside? My goodness, game. Okay, Kinchon, okay, a flicker between the door and the reader wasn't sure. Oh, that's fine, Kinchon, that's fine. Remember, my dear scholars, we are all a group together. We are all a defense group, so it's fine to give me some advice. I would not be offended. I'm just... Hey, a chessboard! I'm not too up on my chess, but it looks like blue's in a bit of a tight spot. The red knights have surrounded the blue pawn. Huh? Those horses are mounted knights. Their swords have really sharp edges. And check out that poor pawn. His head is kind of spiky. Kind of reminds me of you. Mr. Edgeworth must be an avid chess player. What's wrong, Mr. Wright? Edges. Surrounding a pawn with spiky hair. Nah, it's nothing. A work desk. It's quite tidy, as one might expect. What a nice desk. Easy to use and easy on the eyes. It's polished so high I can see my own reflection. Strange. Why had I just pictured Detective Gumshoe? Maybe I'll take that name plaque as a souvenir. Don't. He'll sue you. I mean... Whoa! These are all case files? They're stacked up to the ceiling. There's even a ladder. Odd. I thought Edgeworth wasn't good with heights. Oh, hello there, Darth. Welcome! Oh my goodness, I think it's been a while. Me heard chess and got excited. We are playing Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, Rise from the Ashes. We are a little bit stuck in the game, of all things. I thought Edgeworth wasn't good with heights. He must have someone get them for him. Strange. Why had I just pictured Detective Gumshoe? He must study these case reports so closely. He's so cool. You wouldn't say that if you saw him sweating bullets up on that ladder. Oh, cute! What a pretty tea set. I go more for the instant tea bags myself. Amazing! The drawer before is filled with packets of tea leaves. They're all sorted by place of origin and flavor. Look at this royal blend. What an exquisitely splendid concoction. There's such a thing as taking a hobby too far. Whoa! What a view! It must be nice to have an office on the 12th floor. I guess you would feel important. Incidentally, were you to jump out this window, the speed at the time of impact would be... Got it! Approximately 70.71 miles per hour. That's handy to know. He won such a prestigious award. Why would he just leave it on the couch? Yeah, you'd think he'd want to show this thing off more than that giant steel samurai. Then again, Edgeworth has always been like that. Really? Hey, I should write this down. Tell me what he was like as a kid. Back in elementary school, he won awards for all kinds of things. Darth, yes, it has Matsu. My personal life schedule with my girlfriend makes it hard for me to be on Twitch in general. Oh, that's fine. Well, it's good to see you here. Speech contests, essays, playing the flute, golf tournaments. That doesn't exactly sound like typical elementary school stuff. But he always hated receiving awards. He makes some smart remark like, I know the path I've walked. No one else needs to tell me. That's how he's always been. Kinda gets under your skin, doesn't it? Wow, this jacket is even lacier than his usual ones. This must be his lucky trial jacket. Lucky jacket, right. I've never seen him wear it. I'm sure there's a story behind why it's in a frame. Maybe I'll be naughty and take a picture. She's getting way too excited about this. Mr. Edgeworth has such a comfy sofa. Sofas like this make me want to curl up and take a nap. I bet he pores over his case files here until the wee hours of the morning. Then he takes off his jacket, rolls up his sleeves, and goes to sleep using his arms as a pillow. I don't believe it. She's actually daydreaming about Edgeworth working. Well, I know some people who would do that. I bet in the morning he has soft hair and little creases in his cheek from the seams. He's so cool. Sofa hair is cool. Okay. So there's nothing to do. So there's nothing there. Nothing there. Am I just missing something here? Am I supposed to say something to these people that I'm missing that's not triggering anything? Game, please tell me what I'm supposed to do. Okay, so where am I supposed to go? Game, come on. The blue badger is still writhing around today. Oh, that's Emma. The blue badger still is writhing around today. Let's give him the benefit of the doubt and say he's dancing. I wonder if anyone has ever built a life-size version of this thing just to try and get it to work. Speaking of dancing, the whole police department has been dancing around like crazy since yesterday. Can I take out his batteries? I just can't help but feel he's gonna do something naughty. Okay. I am officially lost in what the game wants me to do. Unless something happened that I'm not... I don't know! I have no idea what the game wants me to do. I've talked to everyone, looked at everything, shown everyone everything. How am I supposed to progress to this game if it won't tell me? We know, Gumshoe, you don't know anything. Was I supposed to trigger something? Oh. You can't open the lockers if your fingerprint doesn't match. Oh, I already showed that one. So, what do I do? Game, please give me a hint. We found the fingerprint, the handprint. Was there something I missed? Was there something I was supposed to look at? Who am I supposed to talk to? Wait, I never did I show? Could you take a look at this? This is the ID card record of the people who came in here on the day of the stabbing. Oh, I don't think I showed him this. I heard the rumors. So was Goodman, who came in here at the time of the murder. Whoa! What is it? That second number. It's not your ID number, is it, Detective Gumshoe? Mr. Edgeworth. What? The second number on this list belongs to Mr. Edgeworth. There we go. That's what I forgot to trigger. What? ID record update in the court record. Why would Edgeworth have come to the evidence room? Wonder if he's got something to say about this. Oh, no. Now I wonder if Edgeworth will be in the thing. In his office. Nope! Okay, so there's nothing there. So I triggered something there. Where do I go? This is... Yeah, same thing. This is really getting a little frustrating, honestly. Cool Skeleton. Ack! I totally didn't lose track of time. Oh, it's fine, Cool Skeleton. Welcome. We are playing Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, Rise from the Ashes, and I am absolutely stuck. We just found out the second name on the record, on the ID record, is Edgeworth's. But as it is, I have no idea where to proceed from this. Because it seems like I'm not able to talk any further. I am... Cool Skeleton, maybe you should go talk to him about it. I'm trying to. But for some weird reason, he's just not in. So I feel like I haven't triggered something which is supposed to bring him back in. Yeah. Did I present everything to Gumshoe? Oh! Do I have to do that? Maybe I gotta do that. I didn't think about that. Okay. We'll go back and... I checked it for blood. Yes. I checked the thing for blood, yeah. So... let me... Maybe I should do that thing where I just show him everything that I've got. Why would you say one thing, blah, 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 blah. I don't know anything, pal. The upper right locker to the left of the crime scene. This one? If you mean, do you mean with Luminol? Check it with Luminol? Well, I did that. It didn't do anything. Oh, I gotta do it more times? I knew it! This is someone's right handprint. What? What's the matter, detective? This locker. It's mine! Well, Cool Skeleton can be real finicky. Apparently it is. It's yours? Please! You have to help me when they come to take me away. Promise you'll testify that I wouldn't harm a fly. You'll do that for me, won't you, pals? This is an important clue. I'll jot it down on the floor plans. Somehow I missed it the first 50 times, but now I'm doing it right now. I'm counting on you, pal. Believe me, you can't trust the police. What? But you're a detective. Okay, so... So now I got this. Will this trigger what I need to... Okay, I can do that. Okay. I'm not sure. Something else needs to happen, Dr. Zayam. Dr. Zayam, Gumshoe needs to leave to go talk to Edgeworth. Okay, let me see if I can trigger that. What am I not? Try the Luminol again. I wonder what would happen if I presented it to him. Okay. Which hand? Oh, that hand. Okay, so... Oh boy, this is kind of... You know, I wish in times like this it was like, Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. That must have been one massive pool of blood. Never seen anything like it. Doctor said do the ground and stuff too, do everything. I'm not a professional. What's your opinion, detective? Pale blue blood. Maybe Detective Goodman was actually an alien. This proves that something really happened in front of this locker. I'll make a note of it on the floor plans. Hey! If you didn't want my opinion, you shouldn't have asked. Hey, pal, look at the time. Oh, there we go. Was there something you needed to be going to? It's just that Mr. Edgeworth's inquiry committee should be letting out soon. I've got to go give them my report for the day. That does not look like a report. It might help, you know. Report? You mean the note written on the back of that flyer? The one that says nothing but no problems? Hey! It's Mr. Edgeworth we're talking about. I'm sure he can use a report like this. I believe in him. Ha! Cool skeleton, silly Gumshoe. Who needs enemies when you've got friends like Detective Gumshoe? I'm off, pal. Later. Okay. I should probably see what Edgeworth has to say, too. Finally! That took how long? February 23rd, High Prosecutor's Office, room 1202. Ah, guests, my apologies. I cannot remember the voice I gave him. Oh, it's you! Have we met somewhere? Huh? Mr. Edgeworth, I beg your leave. So long. Cool skeleton, you, that butler guy! Is Edgeworth here? There! Standing by the window! A teacup in his hand! How could you miss him? Right. He has the hotel bring him tea service? Mr. Edgeworth, you're back from the district prosecutor's office inquiry? I am. By the way, Detective Gumshoe was looking for you. Ah, yes. He brought me the latest information, it seems. Really? Was it helpful? Apparently a new French restaurant is opening near here. I think he was trying to console me somehow. The real info is on the other side, Edgeworth. Poor Mr. Edgeworth. I think this whole thing is really taking a toll on him. So how did the inquiry committee go? Actually, they decided to treat this not as a case of concealing evidence, but as a communications error during the investigation. Concealing evidence? Yes, apparently there are some who believe that I concealed evidence. They gave me a warning. You were lucky this time. Again. Again? I've heard them say that so many times. Ever since that case 2 years ago. Are you okay for the trial tomorrow? Well, I'm still the presiding prosecuting attorney. However, something happened? They gave control of the investigation over to the police department. The police department? Yes. Any further investigation for this case will be directed by the chief of police, Gant. I can do nothing but wait for his results. I see. Why? I ask you, why? All along, I've done only what I believe is right. I have nothing to be ashamed of. But still. Wow, I've never seen him this out of sorts. Should I show Edgeworth some evidence, or is that going against the rules, my dear scholars? What do you think? Cool Skeleton Hubby is having a meltdown. Oh, yes he is. Excuse me. Right, please. I'm the prosecutor on this case. You don't expect me to sit here and discuss the case with you over a cup of tea. I'll pass on the tea. Just tell me about the case. Mr. Wright! Mr. Edgeworth just told you no in a very polite manner. Whose side are you on, anyway? Maybe if I just show him my best evidence, I could get some reaction out of him. Oh, I forgot. Oh, right. I better check this now. As I was saying, What's this? A record of ID card usage? Edgeworth, you went into the evidence room that day, didn't you? Just before the incident occurred, no less. Yes, that's true. Why, Mr. Edgeworth? Please don't look at me like that. I was asked to go. By Chief Gant, no less. The Chief of Police? He wanted evidence for a case that wrapped up half a year ago. He told me he wanted me to keep it here in the prosecutor's office. But it was solved, right? It would have to be if the evidence was already filed. The chief was never one to explain himself. In any case, on the day of the stabbings, I brought this back here. Can I ask what kind of case it was? I can't say. It really has nothing to do with the current case. Now I'm curious about this other case. I'd better make a note of it. Unrelated evidence. Screwdriver added to the court record. Evidence from a past case of Edgeworth's, brought back to his office by Gant's request. Stubborn as always. I told you this has nothing to do with the current case. Cool Skeleton, the epitome of tsundere. Oh, he is. The tag says AI 16. What's that got to do with anything? Nothing, apparently. At least, that's what Edgeworth said. Huh. That makes it seem all the more suspicious. Who knows? This might turn out to be the clue that breaks the case. Wouldn't that be nice? Wright, please. I'm the prosecutor on this case. Sit here. Same thing. Blah, we don't want to look at our stuff. Oh yeah, looked at that, talked about, so they'll talk about it again, da 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 da. Dramatic music, blah da 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 da, already know this. Oh, wait, did I? So I can't talk to him about anything. He is not interested in the badge! He's not interested in anything. Again, I like to think that Wright bodily dragged the blue badger up into the office to show it to him. Every time he shows it to anyone, that he just bodily drags it out from the outside the police station with him. Okay, so everything. I don't think there's anything else I can get out of him. Oh, wait. Can't get. So I think all there is left to do, or not. Is this another thing where I'm supposed to talk to Edgeworth some more? Oh. Cool skill in Edgeworth when Phoenix tries to show evidence. Right, please. Not when I'm working. Especially not in front of the girl. So the conversations are the same as last time. Did I show everything? No. I'll just have to go through each one in turn. Alright, prosecuted, da-da-da-da, doesn't want, not interested in the glove. Not interested in the vase. Not interested in the locker. Not interested in the picture. This is interesting, but it's all the information we had before. This is getting very... I've said this before, this is getting to very Nintendo Detective Club territory when it comes to the fact that just to get anything out of there, I have to keep going back and forth in this thing. Alright, please, prosecutor. Oops. It all has to do with that case you were on, the SL9 incident, and some dark suspicion you were wrapped up in. You are the man who revived the worst memory of my life. I figured I'd be telling you about this sooner or later. Ooh, we're gonna get information on it. He must be talking about his father's murder in that elevator. Okay, Edgeworth, why don't you tell me about it? Tell me the truth. The SL9 incident was a heinous serial killing case. The head of the investigation was the deputy chief of police at the time, Damon Gant. That wacky old coot was involved in the case 2 years ago too then. He was a top officer, and it was my first time working with him. I was nervous. Wow, you get nervous too, Mr. Edgeworth? What I want to know is why was a deputy chief of police on the investigation? In truth, I used slightly more extreme methods than normal. Cool, Skeleton. Tedious, I know. I'd like to think it gets better-ish in future chapters. I hope so. We were dealing with a vicious murderer. If I let him go, the blood would be on my hands. We won our guilty verdict, and the killer was executed. Wait, you didn't? Of course not! I didn't touch the evidence. Yes, I'll do anything in my power to win a trial. However, I do have a code, and I follow it faithfully. By the way, Emma, the chief prosecutor wanted to know something. My sister? What? If you were still studying forensic science. Darth, Mr. Edgeworth has a very interesting sounding name. Well, a lot of this is puns, of course. Huh? Yes, of course. Why, just today, Mr. Wright and I were using this. Luminol testing fluid. Well then, you might have use for this. Aluminum powder? For taking fingerprints? It's been chemically treated for better adhesion. Ooh. For me? Are you sure? We are the enemy, you know. I've no say in today's investigation. Do as you will. Ha ha! Crafty Edgeworth. Oh, Edgeworth, you are amazing, Edgeworth. Cool skeleton. Eee! Oh, this is exciting. Edgeworth, I'm really... No need to thank me. Here, take your powder and these fingerprint files for everyone involved. Thanks. How about giving these to Detective Gumshoe as well? Fingerprinting set recovers fingerprints from handprints for comparison with fingerprint file. Well, let's get going. One last investigation. Right. I do seem to remember seeing a suspicious handprint somewhere. Thank you, Edgeworth. Okay. I know exactly where to go. Cool Skeleton, you're so amazing I could kiss you on the mouth. Okay, try to use stuff on Wright. February 23rd, evidence room, sector 3. Our investigation turned up a suspicious handprint. Here, in this blood on the detective's evidence locker. Let's use the secret weapon we just borrowed. Right, let's get started. First, choose a finger. A finger? Each finger leaves behind a slightly different imprint. So let's choose the finger that will have left behind the clearest print. I really can't tell the difference at a glance. Quit procrastinating, choose a finger. I'm guessing this one? Okay, now it's time to check for prints. Let me show you how it's done. Emma's starting to get that sparkle in her eyes. First, we sprinkle the aluminum powder around. Huh? How do you do that? With enter, see? Ah, it looks like that. like that did the trick. The alot powder adheres completely to the print. Once the powder is well spread, just blow away the excess. Huh? How do I do that? With E. Exciting, I know, I don't have an E button. You're blowing out the candles on a birthday cake, see? Wow, that looks like fun. It might take some getting used to, though. It's fine, it won't go up your nose or anything. You just pour the powder on thick and blow away the extra. Those are the basics of fingerprinting, Mr. Wright. Cool, let's go and press them all. I guess I better give it a try. Oh, I see. I think in the original, which was on the DS, I believe you used the DS microphone to do the blowing action. Did I do something wrong? Okay, so that doesn't really have much. So it's gotta be this one. Aha! You did it! You found one! But this looks like nothing. Looks nothing like a fingerprint. Now that you mention it, I guess it doesn't. What does it mean? What does it mean? I think it means we're out of luck. Out of luck? The person who left this handprint must have worn gloves. Don't tell me we've been wasting our time here. Hey, calm down. That's just the way it goes sometimes with scientific investigations. But it does seem a shame. While we're at it, why don't we look for other prints? Other prints? Looking at the locker door again closely. Yep. There it is. Seems like there are fingerprints outside the bloody handprint as well. Let's see if we can find a clear print. Cool skeleton. Who wears gloves on a daily basis? Fingerprints outside the blood. Kintron cartoon characters. Oh! Okay. I've got the fingerprint. Why is it not showing? Oh, I must have not gotten the whole print. Okay. I gotta do the whole print again. I'm sure with the game it wants you to be very thorough. Skeleton, cartoon murder is a very serious crime. Oh, it is. We're gonna just dust this thing. Oh, I didn't know you could keep dusting the same print. Okay. Oh, yay! A print so clear it's dazzling. Dazzling? Anyway, this print took a lot of effort to find. Let's match it up right away. So we're not done yet? This is quite a process. Well, there's no point in finding a fingerprint and not knowing who the owner is, right? I guess she's right. Look at the fingerprint data we got from Mr. Edgeworth, and point out the person who you think left these prints. Huh? How am I supposed to know who it was? I could make a pretty good guess. The bloody handprint and the fingerprints are in different places, right? That means that the prints probably don't have anything to do with our case. So whose fingerprints would we most likely find on this evidence locker? So these prints belong to Detective Gumshoe. Something wrong, Mr. Wright? You gave me this so what look. I guess it's probably because I was thinking so what. Okay, so we came up with nothing this time, but there's always next time. Sometimes you hit, sometimes you miss. You gotta roll with the punches, Mr. Wright. Thanks for the sympathy. Wait, if I remember correctly, there was one other handprint in this room. Let's check it out. This is where we got a luminol fluid reaction, right? Right! There was a handprint here. Okay, want to try using this? There go her eyes sparkling again. Why would you leave it be? Okay, let's check for prints. Kintron, Emma really does look at the world through rose-colored glasses, doesn't she? I'm not even sure if that's a pun or not, because it is honestly kind of true. That's the spirit! Oh, but I have to warn you about something first. What? The area with the blood was wiped away, right? We only ended up finding it through using chemical means. Any prints in that area would have been wiped away too. Oh, right. So that means no prints. Would you say the probability of your hypothesis is high? Don't ask me. Anyway, we must try to find prints that weren't wiped away. Prints other than the ones left by the bloody hand. Gonna make a lot of it. I'm not taking chances. Nope. No, I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to do that. Cool skeleton. Dusty probably would have been more fun with a stylus and touchscreen. I have no doubt. Probably made the gamers feel much more involved than what I'm doing here. I gave it my best shot. That kind of result won't be any good for matching prints, will it? But it doesn't look like we'll get a clear result from this print. Okay, let's try a different finger then. I found one and I accidentally hit the back button. We'll at least try and get through this part, my dear scholars. Just dust everywhere. Oh, that was the same one. I can't tell which one I've done before. I was so close last time. Kintron lawyers and their excessive use of white powder. Oh, I know. I know. I know what you mean, Kintron. I've known some lawyers in my time. My long, long, long time, and they're obsessed with that white powder. There we are. What? Hey, these fingerprints, they... Whose are they? Whose? Is it someone I know? It's Officer Marshall. Huh? Officer Jake Marshall? Marshall's fingerprints added to the court record. That's gotta be a coincidence. He's not involved in the crime. Emma, this is decidedly different from Detective Gumshoe's prints. The luminol reaction, the blood and the fingerprints are in the same place. Oh. Oh! So we have Jake Marshall's fingerprints on a wiped blood stain. Why would Officer Marshall... It looks like our investigation is finally turning up some results. I guess this is what you'd call decisive evidence. I don't believe it. And we will stop here, my dear scholars. What a place to stop. Yep. Okay. And we're going to stop here. For some reason, it doesn't let me stop otherwise. And, okay, this is going to be a quick thing, because I know there's going to be a dimensional rupture when I do this. There we are. There we are. Oh, my goodness gracious. I don't like the dimensional reflection that happens when I do that. I really have to work on why that happens. So, after much struggle, we got some decisive evidence. And it looks like Jake Marshall's somehow involved in all this. Fascinating. Thank you all, my dear scholars, for helping me through this. You're all wonderful tonight. Oh, my goodness gracious. So then, Thursday, if everything goes according to plan, we'll be finishing up The Time Machine. And we'll have a little discussion afterwards, all about the film, about the book, the films, the adaptations, what it meant, what H.G. Wells was trying to say, and all that. So then, before we go, my dear scholars, let's see who we can raid tonight. Da 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 da. You know what? Let's raid Jewelry Jelly tonight. She is playing Nina Aquila, Legal Eagle, I think the name of it is. So it's another game which happens to be in the same sort of genre as Phoenix Wright, except it involves a world of magic. So then, my dear scholars, I say unto you, good evening, good morning, good afternoon, till we meet each other again at the study. Take care, and I shall see you next time. Till then, my dear scholars, farewell and bye-bye.